Villagers, thank you for your love and support. I appreciate you. All my people will say that when a stone is falling from the sky, everybody make sure that he or she protects his or her head. This is what is happening in the world right now. The old world has passed away. We are now living in a new world. And in this new world, a lot is happening. And that is the reason to which everybody is crying. It's like cry your own cry. According to report, we heard that the Israeli ambassador to Ghana came out telling the whole world and pleading or begging Ghana to join in the fight against Iran. Ghanaians are saying they are not ready. Ghanaians are saying they are not ready. Let me give a special shout out to Marinetta for the love and support you are giving to my channel. You are the backbone, the black star of this channel. I say thank you so much for your continuous support to the channel. I say thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I want all of you to appreciate this wonderful pillar of our community. And those of you who also want to donate to support the channel, you can use the link in my bio. I have a PayPal link in my bio. Ghanaians are saying they are not ready to be with Israel. That Israel should leave us out of this war because we are not part. Like our brother said, that what is the crime of Iran? Iran made it clear to the world that I am not into this. 2015, according to report, they sat down to sign this treaty about what is happening. And then America went behind, gave sanctions. It's the same thing that we saw happened just February before the strike. They even went and met, they agreed, and they even came out posting, made the whole world to believe that this was even the first time they had a successful meeting, talk, and things are in progress. And like everybody was so excited. Only for a few days, these people got up and went and boom on Iran. So the brother is asking, what is the crime of Iran? And why is it that other people are allowed to have certain things and the other world do not have the right to have that? Like he cited, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was building atomic energy here because he knows that in the nearby future, we might need it. We can use this energy for different things. Like he said, even in the United States of America, they depend on this nuclear energy. So why is it that when other people are trying to have it, it becomes a problem? So Ghanaians are saying they don't want to be part of this. They should leave us alone.
It's no secret. We call also the government of Ghana to join its voice. Ghana has a very important voice, especially since the last year. In Africa, in the international community, Ghana is an important member of the IAEA, of the Board of Deputies of the International Atomic Energy Association that is dealing with Iran day in and day out. Ghana is an important player at the ECOWAS. Ghana is an important player at the AU. And in all those arenas, in all those international fora, we hope that the government of Ghana will join its support for the international campaign that is calling and looking and wishing for a strategic change in Iran, in the administration in Iran, that will bring an end to the instability we had so far and will open the road for a Middle East which is stable, which is peaceful. And I'm sure this is a joint wish of, again, all good or well-wishers in the world, including the government of Ghana. Please,
partners on both sides, the United States and Iran, will live in peace. But then, truth be told, the raison d'etre that this is happening is as a result of America's miscalculation. Let's be very
America's
candid.
Miscalculation.
Yes, let's be very candid. Last year, June, the US had concerns about Iran's nuclear program. So it asked Iran to come and negotiate. And nuclear technology is just like telecommunication technology. Some countries have gone to 5G, The rest of the world is around 4G.
4G.
So what is the crime Iran has committed that it would also make use of nuclear technology? Way back when Dr. Nkrumah was there, he built a technological research center for research into nuclear energy. That's why we have atomic around Kwabinya. Mm-hmm. Would we say Nkrumah wanted to build atomic weapons? Because nuclear energy, words of Dumso, about 20% of America's electricity needs don't come from turbines and hydro. They come from nuclear energy. So Iran has said repeatedly, our venture into nuclear technology is not for the purpose of building an atomic bomb. It's for scientific research and it's for civilian use. Then the Americans said, no, we still will not agree. You have to negotiate. So you cut down on the enrichment of uranium. Iran agreed. And Iran started negotiating with the United States last year. Then they had a meeting on a Sunday. Then on a Friday, out of sheer betrayal of diplomacy, the United States attacked Iran, killed their military leaders and political leaders.
Is it not a bigger actor in this on the world order, like the United States, framing Iran in a certain way, as you're saying?
Parliamentarians, ministers, and so on. When these issues arise, they don't talk. You know why they don't talk? Because they are afraid that if they talk, they will not get visas to visit the U.S. That's the only reason. Visa to U.S. So they keep quiet. And when they are compelled to talk, they talk such nonsense you can't believe. That any people who have gone to school, have a little sense of history and dignity, will talk that way. In any case, I think it is time to remind ourselves that Iran is not Afghanistan.
Israel is calling Ghana to support their ongoing war between Israel and Iran. Israel strike Ghana battalion base in Lebanon. What are they looking for? What are they trying to say? Ghana, we are not an armed country. Ghana, we are not a country that we are looking for war. Ghana, we don't help other countries to fight other countries. So what attention that they want to create with the Ghanaians? Israel. We only know Israel in our churches, the God of Israel, Jesus Christ, and whatever, the religion that they created for us. That's what we know about Israel. We don't know Israel like we are going to support Ghana. We don't have anything. Ghana, we don't have nuclear weapons. We have nuclear family. We don't have nuclear weapons to fight. So if you are in a war with your neighbor, or your neighbor who is at war, don't call Ghana. We are not.
And what is happening to Iran can equally happen to us in Africa. It's just like them telling us that we have the resources, yet we should sign a treaty that we will never dream about having this thing. So we signed, and Africa, we are folding our arms, and these people are coming into the continent, taking the resources and making sure they utilize it and they empower themselves, and at the end of the day, they still come back here. You see how amazing the world is. And we are sitting down watching. Iran has changed the world because they make it look like before we do anything, they should validate it. Like they came out and said they will never allow the Iranians to have a leader without their approval or without them involved. But Iran decided to choose a leader without them. So the world has changed. People must understand that we will not continue to be submissive to just one group of people. And as long as era and empires came and gone, it's the same thing. Their empire will also come and go. No one empire will continue to rule the world forever and ever. And whatever that is happening in the world, I think Africans, we should be learning. And this is a time we need to unite to empower ourselves. We don't want to be part of any war. We do not want to be part of any war. We don't want to be part of any war. Neither do we want to support anybody. So Ghanaians are saying, see, we don't even have what it takes to take care of ourselves. What we even eat, like one of them said, is a problem. And how can they invite us to be part of this war? No, we as Africans, Ghana, see, I don't even know if Ghana has ever been to war before. We don't have what it takes, so We don't even have what we can use to defend ourselves. That is why always we see you having your bases here. So how do we come and support you? Ghanaians are saying we don't want to be part of this war. We want to be in our one corner. Think about ourselves and see how best we can come together now, rather than thinking about going to support somebody when we don't know how this thing even started. All we know is what they have said in the media and we heard. But whatever that is happening deep down, we don't know. We don't know the genesis. And how do we come into the revelation side? And we need to unite now as Africans. This is the time that we need to unite. This is the time that the unity is more important. This is the time we need to build ourselves. This is the time we need to unite. This is the time we need to defend ourselves, build the African. And not for us to be sitting down watching people. Because ever since some of us grew up, it's like we have been watching people, we have been taking orders. Iran is resisting that oppression. Are we going to continue to be taking orders from people, or we will not set our own orders, we will not set our own rules and regulations that we are seeing happening in Mali, Niger and Burkina Faso? This is the exact thing the Mali, Niger and Burkina Faso leaders are fighting against, because they believe that we don't have to sit down for people to determine the fate of the African. If it happens that way, then we are not sovereign people. Sovereignty is not about people having a final say over our lives. This is what we have accepted for years, and this is what Iran is fighting against. That they will not sit down for people to determine the fate of the Iranian people, because they are sovereign people. And this is what we as Africans have accepted for all these years, because we believe so much in the one who is oppressing you, and we believe that the African do not have the capability, we don't have this and that. So for that matter, all that we need is the validation of the oppressor. And we believe less in anything that is ours. So when we even go out to buy something, we are looking at what is made from the oppressor and not what is made by you, the African. Because we have been brainwashed into believing that we are not capable of doing anything for ourselves. They sold the narrative and we bought into it. But this time, we are telling our leaders, we are pleading with you, don't drag us into this war. Because we don't have what it takes to fight a war that we don't even know the genesis. If we have the strength, then we will plead with our leaders to rather use that strength to unite us in Africa so we can build our own defense systems. We've seen the defense system that was given to the Arab nations that are not working. Now Iran is penetrating everywhere, destroying everything, because it was given to them by the master. And if we are able to build our own, we'll be able to tell how to protect it and how to use it to defend ourselves. United we stand, divided we fall, and united we keep standing forever and ever. The greatest enemy of the African is mental slavery. So let's decolonize ourselves from mental slavery. Let's keep sharing to educate our brothers and sisters. Together we make Africa great for ourselves and the next generations that are going to come. So that's the latest around the world, in Africa, West Africa, and in Ghana.